This just leaked. Kia's 2025 Tasman just dropped early, and it's already shaking up Ford and Toyota.
Okay, this one is very, very exciting because we are here at the Busan Mobility Show. It's really a car show, and behind us is the new Kia Tasman.
1 minute you're scrolling past headlines about the usual truck suspects. Another Ranger refresh, a Hilux variant you've already seen twice, and then boom! Kia goes and leaks a pickup that looks like it was built by someone who's actually been under a truck before. The leak hit like a thunderclap. Just days before its official debut, full details of Kia's all-new 2025 Tasman pickup spilled across the web, and what they revealed caught the entire truck world off guard.
Pictures don't do it justice.
Okay.
I think it looks a lot better in real life than what it does online where we've seen it.
A ridiculous starting price, turbocharged gas engines, a hybrid, and even an electric variant on the way. This thing packs serious off-road gear, a refined cabin, and tech that punches way above its class. It's clear Kia's not just dipping a toe into the pickup market, they're storming the front gate with a direct hit at Ford, Toyota, and every bloated truck with a badge.
Definitely been benchmarked amongst the best, and from what I understand by speaking to my contacts inside of Kia, this thing, well, they're hoping to dominate the Ford Rangers. It'll be super interesting to see if that's actually true. Okay.
What leaked wasn't just a teaser, it's a complete challenge to the mid-size truck market. So, what happens when an automaker known for value and reliability decides to build a truck for people who actually use trucks? Let me break it down for you. Let's talk power, shall we? The Tasman gives you two options under the hood, and neither one's playing nice. First up, the turbocharged 4-cylinder, 290 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. It's quick, efficient, and punches well above its weight. But if you're the type that thinks subtlety is for sedans, there's the big boy V6. That one drops 350 horsepower and 375 pound-feet of torque right on your lap. And no, Kia didn't cheap out on the gearbox. They went with an 8-speed automatic paired to a dual-clutch setup. Translation: snappy shifts, zero lag, and a driving feel that'll slap a grin across your face. And don't even get me started on sport mode. One push and this thing dials up the aggression. Quicker throttle, tighter steering, and that transmission tuned like it's ready for a backroad brawl. Now, I know you're thinking, all this muscle must murder your wallet at the pump, right? Wrong. This thing's got brains to match its brawn. Advanced engine management keeps combustion tight and clean. Kia even shaved weight with smart materials and fine-tuned the aerodynamics, so it slices through air like a truck half its size. Up to 35 miles per gallon around town, and a jaw-dropping 45 on the open road. Yeah, those numbers are real. And the suspension isn't just the off-the-shelf stuff either.
This Pro actually has really, really good ground clearance. So it's 252 millimeters here. On the regular one, it's 224 millimeters. And the way that they achieve that for the double wishbone suspension is they have a bigger spring. And all around,
Kia threw in adaptive dampers. And we're not talking about fake sport modes that stiffen everything to the point of uselessness. These actually adjust based on terrain, load, and how you're driving.
spring. And all around it has frequency selective dampers that at 10 hertz will actually change. So this is very
You want to blast over a washboard trail on Saturday and run errands on Sunday? This thing won't beat you up for it. It's that rare combo of daily livability and off-road grit. While all-wheel drive modes are designed for solid on-road handling and light off-roading, the four-wheel drive equipped trims really bring the grit when things get serious. And let's talk interior, because you and I both know this is where most trucks drop the ball. Ever sat in a pickup that looks great on the lot, but feels like a rental van inside? Not here.
So even the paint is used from very environment-friendly material. There's fox leather with very nice stitching here on the seats.
The Tasman's cabin is straight up refined, especially for the price point. We're talking leather-trimmed options, heated and ventilated seats, and a center console layout that doesn't feel like it was copied from a 2007 minivan. There's a huge infotainment screen that actually works.
And then we have, it looks like dual 12-inch screens. So you can see it's a pretty similar layout to what we find in other Hyundai and Kia.
Responsive, clean layout, and no buried menus that make you want to rip the dash apart. There's also wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and an optional digital instrument cluster that doesn't feel like a gimmick.
It is here. Then you get your whole map search, volume thing over there. Then temperature, I like that the temperature is still outside of the...
Here's where it really clicks for the kind of guy who spends weekends wrenching in the garage or pulling a trailer out to the lake. The rear seats aren't just there for show. They flip up to reveal under-seat storage compartments big enough to stash power tools, straps, or recovery gear.
The back seats. Alrighty guys, before we hop in the back, you gotta check this out. So if I pull this here, I can lift up the whole rear seat bench and you actually get a decent amount of storage space underneath there. Quite a bit, really. Honestly,
The floor is completely flat too, which means you're not trying to balance toolboxes or coolers on awkward humps or seat brackets. Need to haul longer items inside the cab? The rear bench folds into a 60-40 split, so you can carry gear and still seat a passenger. Up front, there's a deep center console bin, generously sized door pockets, and a storage tray integrated into the dashboard. Perfect for tossing a phone, pocket tools, or even a wiring diagram while you're diagnosing an issue on the go. Now buckle up, because the safety game on this thing is dialed in way beyond what you'd expect. You get blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking as standard.
So on the left-hand side, you have your adaptive cruise control, lane centering. This is to increase your distance, your speed, sorry.
And if you've ever driven a truck with a half-baked lane assist or cruise control that jerks you around, you'll appreciate how clean and calm this system feels. But it doesn't stop there. Kia's thrown in trailer parking assist, a feature that allows the Tasman to help automatically steer the vehicle while backing with a trailer. Yeah, even if you're not a pro at the wheel, you just monitor the process and the system helps you do the precision work for you. Add in the front and rear parking sensors, blind spot viewing monitors that pop live video into the dash when changing lanes, and a remote smart parking assist that lets you park the truck from outside the vehicle, and you're looking at one of the most confidence-inspiring setups in the segment.
There are 3 cameras here. One is for safety, for the rear collision avoidance system. One is...
And here's where Kia flips the game. A hybrid and a full electric variant of the Tasman are not just rumors, they're confirmed. This isn't just some vague PR stunt or a far-off concept. These variants are real in the pipeline and designed to actually work, tow, haul, and still deliver over 30 miles per gallon or more than 300 miles of range. The others won't know what ran them over. But hang on, because we haven't even hit the price curveball yet. For just $25,000, you get a well-equipped, daily drivable truck with real utility and a powertrain that doesn't feel like punishment. And if you go all in on a fully loaded trim with leather, big screens, and the hybrid or all-wheel drive system, you're still looking at a sticker that stays under $50,000. In a world where Tacoma TRD Pros are brushing $60,000 with less tech and tighter back seats, that's not just competitive, that's disruptive.
This is a pickup truck, but not one like you've ever seen before.
Hit that like button, drop your thoughts on the truck in the comments, and subscribe for more no-fluff breakdowns on the trucks that actually earn their keep.